let's get into it. Here we go. The Monday night doubleheader tonight. The first one is at the bank in Minneapolis on ABC at 8 o'clock. And it's the Vikings and the lowly Chicago Bears. Here's Kevin O'Connell talking about trying to stop Caleb Williams, the Bears quarterback.
I think we're going to have to do a much better job this time around trying to keep him in the pocket. And then, when we get our ops with some either design pressures or, a guy wins against his one-on-one, you gotta be ready to come to balance and try to get him on the ground. And I thought one of the biggest plays in the whole game was JG's sack in overtime when it was a three-man rush. He was straining through the tackle or the tight end and the running back in protection, and we just kind of kept him in there. Even though we didn't get immediate pressure, we were able to finish the down with a sack because he's doing a really good job. And then just the more and more you watch him, you can tell he's getting comfortable, on that NFL time clock of rhythm.
All right, listen, let's calm down here. They lost in overtime to the Vikings in Chicago, 30-27. And listen, for me, they're 11-2. They're at home, and they're playing a 4-9 team that they didn't even try against when they beat them in overtime in Chicago. If they even remotely try tonight, they kick the Bears' ass. I do not believe in 4-9 football teams any more than I believe in 3-10 football teams. I'm sorry. Or a 2-11 football team. Like, I'm going to bet on them like the Giants. I wouldn't do it if you paid me. So tell me who you like tonight in this game. Again, are you going with the Bears in that big piece?
Scotty, I'm like a drug addict with these loser teams. I just keep on coming back for more. Can't get enough. Here's the deal. The Vikings have been playing, they're winning games, but they're living very dangerously too, letting teams back in games. Divisional game, I will take the 6.5, 7 with the Bears. I think it's closer than anticipated. Minnesota wins, Chicago covers, but I have a real problem. Like, you know me, I can't shake these like loser teams. Like, I can't get off them. Bears.
All right, let's look at the most bet player props for the Bears-Viking game. Here you go. You got Addison over 52.5 yards. I'm having trouble reading that.
Swift under 50.5. Swift under 50.5. Jordan Addison over 22.5. Longest reception. That's number 3. Hawkinson over 42.5. I could buy in. And Aaron Jones over 62.5 rushing yards. Scott, what do you think? Probably over there. I like those Hawkinson and Jones props for the Vikings.
Yeah, I like that Jones rush and the Hawkinson. And Addison, I think, has been fantastic. In fact, I'm going to just say it. I think Addison's been better than Jefferson this year. I mean,
he's been amazing.
I mean, honestly, Jefferson's had one good game. He's had one game with a touchdown. He hasn't done anything the entire season. And people say he's the best receiver in the NFL, and he never does anything.
Great call by you. Like, we bitch and complain, it's the Lakers radio and this and that and TV and all this stuff. When are people going to talk about Jordan Addison? That's the whole thing. That's like, have you not seen what this guy's doing? You're right. It's always the same easy, low-hanging fruit. Oh, this guy's a star. This guy's a star. Know what? Jordan Addison's the real deal. And he's helped the Vikings win a lot of those games. Without him, they wouldn't be nearly the 11-win football team that we see. That guy is
All right, let's
wicked.
Look at the Tutty bets for this game. Player, touchdown, anytime Tutties. Jefferson, of course, on top. I'll take Addison at that $1.50, and I'll take Hawkinson at 2.5, and that's where I'm gonna lay my money right there. First Tutty, Jones plus 5 bills, Jefferson 8 bills, Addison 9 bills. God, give me Addison 9-1.
I like it too, Scott. I like anytime touchdown in that market. Hawkinson's a good price at plus 250. I like Addison at plus 150. First touchdown. Give me Cole Kmet for the Bears at 22-1, and I'm a tight end guy. Give me Hawkinson at 11.
All right. Raheem Morris says he's confident that Kirk Cousins is going to get through the Falcons' struggles. How about Cousins' struggles? 8 interceptions and no touchdown passes of recent note. How awful has this guy been? Here's the Falcons head coach.
No doubt. It's tough on everybody. Like, you just want to play better so you can find a way to get out the funk and get the win. So it's been tough on all of the guys. But, I think the main thing is when the quarterback is a part of that and the head coach, they always get most of the credit and they always get most of the blame. So, you got to find different ways to support those guys. You got to find ways to start support those guys and be able to get around those guys and be around those guys. So, like, Kurt will be fine.
I don't support anyone that throws 8 picks in a row.
Some form of a stretch, whether it was 4 games, whether it was 1 game, 2 games, whatever the case may be. He's the ultimate professional, so I got a lot of confidence that he'll be able to bounce out of this thing.
I mean, did they not give this guy more money than God, and he's throwing nothing but interceptions and no touchdowns? I mean, honestly, let's look at the odds for this game tonight in Vegas at Allegiant on the Strip and Atlanta and Vegas. You see it there. Cam, what do you think? They believe, the smart people that think they know more than everyone else, believe that Atlanta will win by 6 and that there's a 70% chance they'll win the game.
Well, maybe I'm dumb. I like both dogs. I'm going to sprinkle on the money line and try to make money that way. I'm not laying points with the Falcons on the road. This team they're fraudulent. Another thing, too, you said it. Cousins can't move. All he does is throw picks. If the Raiders get pressure, it's going to be a problem. Why don't they put Michael Penix in the game? Like, what do you got to lose? Like, Cousins, short leash for me tonight, Scott. If he's one of those guys who throws a couple picks earlier, can't move, that's why you drafted Penix. Give him a shot.
Well, they don't have to pay Penix what they have to pay Cousins. And I think with the money that they're paying Cousins, they may let him throw 30 interceptions before they put Penix in. Let's look at the most bet player props for the game tonight in Vegas. You'll have to read it, Cam. I'm old.
Okay, I will. Yeah, that's the thing. I know. I can't believe I can still see. Jacoby Myers, over 62.5 receiving yards, top prop. Michael Mayer, over 50.5 receiving yards. Like that. That's low hanging. What a great handle. Sincere McCormick. What a name. Over 52.5 rushing yards. Fantastic. Bijan Robinson, over 81.5. And Darnell Mooney, over 48.5 receiving yards. Those are the top 5 betting props.
Yeah, I just noticed that I actually see better without my glasses, which is a really bad sign.
It's a horrible sign.
I got progressives on, and I have 3 different lenses. And when I took them off, I actually could see it. Let's go to the touchdowns for the players tonight. See what we got there. I can actually see this. I like, but I don't like that price on Bijan. I like Bowers at plus $1.50, and that's it. And then first tutty. Christ, I'll take him at $5.50. I really will. Bowers the only guy catching touchdowns for the Raiders.
With you, bro. I like a double shot with BB, Brock Bowers. First anytime. Let's rock, Scotty. I'm with you.